Hi folks, welcome to Superman channel. Today I'm giving you the story of Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya has long heard the stories of the Last Dragon from her father Benja, as a villainous force was working its way across the land, turning people into stone. Magical dragons united then with their forces together into a stone, and one named Sisu used it to stop the pending apocalypse. She sacrificed herself in the process, although rumors persist that she has survived. That stone resides with Benja and Raya's people when the film begins, but the other clans of the now divided world steal it, break it into pieces, and scatter it across the land. Years later, Raya goes on a quest to find both Sisu and the fragments of the stone, trying to bring her people back together and fulfill her father's vision of loyalty. Along the way, they are chased by the princess of clans seeking full power named Namari, and encounter several memorable supporting characters, including the gregarious Bond, One-Eye Tong, and even a corn baby, a kid who uses her undeniable cuteness as an ally contrast. Artists. All of these lively characters were impacted by the stone's fragmentation, and the form and unforgettable core in what is basically an old-fashioned adventure movie that recalls everything from Indiana Jones to Princess Mononoke. Directors Don Hall and Carlos Lopez Estrada embark every design elements of Raya and the Last Dragon with top-notch craftsmanship. Each of the lands that Raya and her compatriots travel to feel like fully realized worlds. When you look at the stage in which Raya meets the baby and her monkeys in crime, they are filled with bustling life and the background detail that many movies like these simply ignore. And then there's the character design, which is much more carefully designed than most modern blockbuster animation, particularly the gorgeous look of Sisu and her fellow dragons. Yes, she bears a strong resemblance to dragons we've seen in Asian cinema before. It's hard not to think of a Spirited Away when she takes her own form of flight. But she ultimately stands on her own thanks in part on how her design melds with Joaquin Phoenix's fantastic voice work. She is expressive without being overly cartoonish. All of Raya has that going for it, a vibrant color palette, remarkable level of detail that never pushes too far into fantasy element, achieving the perfect balance. The balance is maintained because screenwriters Nguyen Nguyen and Adele Lim don't got lost in their new animated playground and never forget the story's emotional stakes. Raya is just trying to bring her father back to life. She's trying to reunite the world. It's a smart film about one of the big themes of our current age, a quest for unity. The social and political readings of the movie will be plentiful because it's about trying to find common ground and cause again of the betrayals and division. One of the many things I love about it is how much it challenges the traditional superficiality of blockbuster animation, knowing that kids can handle more complex plots and themes that Hollywood usually gives them. One can enjoy Raya purely on an adventure movie level, but it will also likely start a new interesting conversation with children about trust, forgiveness, and courage. Is fear a result of distrust or the cause of it? Are we divided because we are enemies or because we are told we are enemies? This is a rare criticism of studio animation, but Raya and the Last Dragon can sometimes be almost so dense with theme. In particular, the film's last half hour has a habit of spelling out its ideas through dialogue more than it really needs to. The characters and storytelling are very strong, but I sometimes wish Raya would allow for more quiet development than the breakneck pacing chosen by Hall and Estrada. It has a habit of over-explaining itself when its imaginary and narrative get the job done on their own.